So the Chamber Corner was an idea, last year when we were going through our strategic plan. So it wasn't my idea. It was our group's idea through the board and through our membership committee, through Beth, our market director. We talked about how we could kind of highlight what the Chamber does behind the scenes, because there's a lot of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of things that we do for the community that's very in your face, the events and stuff like that, that we can always come on and promote. And thank you guys very much for being our partner with that. But in addition to that, there's a lot of things that, you kind of have to, do to kind of build a foundation for why people want to come to your community and why your community is great and why you want to bring a business to the community. So there's a lot of things a lot of conversations that have to happen, a lot of vision that has to happen. And so this is kind of where we can talk about that and get that all out and, in front of everyone.
And spread the word,
thank you.
right?
Yes.
We love it. And we have so much fun doing it too. So Maura, if you could, everybody knows who you are, but tell us about what you do, and then we can go around the room and do introductions if that's okay.
Sure, yeah. I'm Maura Durham. I'm the Doolin Chamber president. I've been in this position for 5 years now and with the Chamber for 6. As the membership director, I started. So I brought a couple people with me today, including our new membership director, as well as Katie Reiser, who's one of our board of directors, but also a leader in the Coffee Creek Watershed Preserve as the executive director.
Wow, that was a good introduction.
Yeah.
Rick's got a little of that stuff going on too. I love that.
When you're married to a Mexican woman, I get a lot of this Ricardito from the mother-in-law, and I make the best margaritas.
Years of practice.
That's awesome. Well, good. My name is Katie Reiser. I'm the executive director of the Coffee Creek Watershed Conservancy. I've been there on and off since 1998.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. Wow. So I saw it was when it was coming out of the ground. So, and proud member of the Chamber of Commerce.
Absolutely great.
Nikki, you want to?
Hi, my name is Nicole Charlene. I'm the new membership director at the Chamber of Commerce.
That's fantastic.
So
how new? How new?
That's a quiet.
How new you say new? I'm like, how new?
We got to meet at the Doolin Chamber Awards, and she was on fire. That was like, you guys got to put her like right in it. I'm like, holy cow, is that absolutely crazy?
Yeah, that was wonderful.
Fantastic.
Hi, I'm Beth Lungsford, and I am the marketing director. Glad to be back again.
All right, so today, Mary, throwing it back over to you. We've got a nice discussion. We're going to chat about a number of things today.
We do. I mean, so we're talking about, Maura, we're going to be talking about the Coffee Creek Watershed Preserve and this concert series that's kind of going on, a little bit about everything. So if you don't mind, can we start with a little bit of background on the Coffee Creek Watershed Preserve? What is it?
So we invited Katie here because we came across an article which I found really interesting, and I didn't know whether or not to share it or not, but I'm going, okay, it's my job to share everything, right? So we were rated. So there was an article that came out nationally that rated all of the states, and they picked one city within each state that was the most underrated city or town in the state. And Chesterton, Indiana made that. And I kind of read, I'm like, underrated.
That's amazing.
Who says that?
Right? But I kind of was like, is this a good thing or a bad thing? And then I read it, but underrated, it's like people need to know more about
That's
it.
What I'm saying. It's a wonderful thing. That's huge. It's saying, hey, more people need to learn this. Go there.
And so when I read, and it was like just a quick little paragraph of like why. So they noted our events that we had. They noted the Coffee Creek specifically. So that's why I wanted Katie on. And then they also noted just, the different shops in the downtown and how beautiful the atmosphere is and how exciting it is. So I'm going, to kind of talk about being the most underrated, which I'm proud of.
Absolutely.
And now doing my job to make sure that everyone knows so we're less underrated, right?
Yeah.
And we're just awesome in general. I brought Katie on to talk about Coffee Creek and all the wonderful, little amenities that they have within there, because there's so much within just the preserve alone and the conservancy that, people can take part of for quality of life purposes.
Tell us about it, Katie. I'm excited. I really don't know a lot about it right there.
Oh, well, come on out. We'll go for a hike together.
I need to. I would love to.
Live on that
it is beautiful going by it, but I honestly,
you love it.
I don't.
It is. It's what we draw in. We've been there for 20 years. It started with the developer of Coffee Creek Center, the 640-acre development, and they decided to do the most important thing first, was to put an amazing place for the community. So they created a 157-acre nature preserve and gave it to our nonprofit organization. It was a $13.9 million donation.
Wow.
So it's fantastic. It's this amazing gem that complements our downtown. That's really the heart of our Duneland community is the downtown Chesterton. When you wander out a little bit and come down 49 and adventure over into the preserve, we've got 5 miles of trails. Wow. We have over 436 native species.
Nice.
You know, that's more native diversity than the national park. So, I mean, it's amazing when you take a hike. We always say people start, they park along the preserve and they have lunch and they look over. And then they get a little adventurous. And then they come out and sit at a picnic table. And then they get a little bit more adventurous and they wander over to the creek overlook and they watch fish spawning in the creek. And then they think, this is cool, I'm hiking, and they go south and they find old beech trees, which is a great sign of an older nature preserve. So we have, you know, you drive by any Saturday and you think, wow, what's going on? Yeah. And it's people are out there enjoying it. They're hiking, kids are coming out on their bikes. Our neighbors at residences or Lakeside Wealth Management are out, you know, hosting events. It's a great place that really, it follows the heart of the Duneland community.
That's incredible, really. Do all the trails go and come back to the parking lot? Like if you were to come and bring the kids, you go and you circle back around?
Absolutely. Great question. We have a 3-mile loop. Wow. So it's easy. And funny you should say that. We just had an Eagle Scout who did a signage program, and he put out 19 signs so that way people would know how to not get lost. Yeah. So, you know, we lose points if we lose our hikers. Yeah. So it's nice too because we have over 1 mile of hard surfaces that are either boardwalks or brick pavers. So people with mobility issues or moms with strollers can really get out into nature without even having to get dirty. That's nice. But if you do want to get a little dirt on your shoes, we have an opportunity too with these gorgeous granite finds and wood chip trails where you can go right along the creek and just sit and relax and be at one with nature.
I'm going to throw this out there. Here's the challenge. Rick Federighi, Mary Anthony on the road with the Duneland Chamber.
Let's do it.
Coming
all next year.
That is awesome, Rich.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Fun. I'm buying lunch afterwards. My choice, right?
Oh, sweet.
You guys look, I like this. So we're going to throw our headsets on right now here at WIMS because we've got a Star VIP hotline brought to you by the Duneland Chamber of Commerce, of course, in studio. So let's go to the Star VIP hotline right now. Everybody on the count of 3 say, hello, 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Hey, who's this on the air? Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. Are you here? Maybe they hung up, but that's okay. They'll
call back.
They will call back.
They will call back.
That's great here on WIMS. Okay, let's go
that
back.
That happens sometimes.
Let's skate over to the other side of the studio here on WIMS, and let's talk a little bit about some of the stuff that's going on with your new position, of course, and some of the fun stuff you wanted to bring out today.
Yeah, how exciting this position is for me. I'm a little nervous. My first time with them on the radio, so pardon me, but I'm really enjoying being a part of this team and everything that it stands for. I'm originally from Florida. I grew up in South Georgia, went down to the Keys, so I fell in love with tourism down there and community and everything that it stands for. And when I came into this job, their mission statement actually reads that they exist to serve its members and stimulate responsible economic growth, therefore, enhancing the area's quality of life. And the quality of life is what really gets me since I was younger. So being a part of this team and everything that it stands for and thriving businesses and economic development is just, it gives me goosebumps to talk about it. So I'm stoked, and they're awesome. Everybody's positive, and I want to keep it going. I want to be a part of that.
Look at this. This is awesome. This is the best 3-camera shot of ladies. I am like surrounded by beauty tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going back to the Star VIP hotline. Okay. Technician Bill got it all worked out. Are you with us right now? Can you say hi to the ladies? Who is this?
Hello, this is Natalie.
Natalie!
Good morning, Natalie.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
Absolutely phenomenal. Maura, take it away, please. Let's chat a little bit.
I'm assuming that you heard Katie talking about Coffee Creek and you want to pop in and talk about your concert series, maybe?
Yes, absolutely. So first of all, thank you so much for having us on here. Hi, Katie. How are you?
Hey, Natalie. Awesome concert yesterday. Thank you.
So I'm from Residences at Coffee Creek. And if you've been through Coffee Creek, you've probably seen our large building right on the corner, catty corner to the beautiful fountain at the preserve. And what we do at Residences at Coffee Creek, we are a licensed senior living community offering independent living, assisted living, and a full licensed memory support. We've been open since the beginning of this year, and things are just taking off, and we're just so excited to be a part of the Coffee Creek community and the Duneland community at large. We have decided to kind of embrace where we are, and we've talked with Katie, become great friends with the folks at the Preserve, and decided to start a concert series. We started this last year and when we were still just in a sales trailer, and this year is our second year doing the Coffee and a Concert series. Last night was our second concert of the series, and we had over 100 people come out.
Yeah.
Wow. That's fantastic.
Yeah, so we are absolutely thrilled. So kind of what it is it's usually at the end of the month, starting in June and going through September. It's one a month. You come out with family, friends, pets, golf carts, bring a lawn chair, and we offer, Residences at Coffee Creek offers a live musical performance, and we also sponsor Red Cup Cafe and Deli to come out and supply coffee drinks, iced coffees, flavored lemonades, and it's just really a fun opportunity for families to come out and enjoy the beautiful preserve. Last night was just beautiful. The weather was great, and our next concert is August 28th, and on our website lists our whole concert series. So we encourage businesses, families, friends, neighbors to come out and just enjoy the opportunity for some live music out on the preserve.
Who's your musician for that next time, Natalie?
So our musician next time is Eric Lambert, who is a local guitarist and vocalist. And then on September 25th, we have Nicole Jamrose. And
Love her. She's awesome.
who's coming on September 25th.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Fantastic. Can I ask you, Natalie, how do you choose your performers? Do you try to keep it different every month, or how do you choose that?
You know what? We really do. We try to kind of, see what's out there locally. You know, where is the music scene right now locally in local restaurants and in the Duneland area? You know, what do people like to listen to? We started it off with a little bit of blues. We had Ryan Fram and Kenny Kinsey. Last night we had Dan Reeson, who's kind of a mixture of different, pop music, and then next time Eric Lambert has some classical, and then Nicole Jamrose is actually known, locally, so she's got a lot of different things and a lot of cover music, things that people know. A lot of people last night were singing along, which was really neat.
Do you sing along? I just want to know, are you one of those people that sings, or do you just kind of do a Milli Vanilli and move your lips?
Quiet. I don't want to.
Belt it out. That's for sure. Yeah. I'd like to know, for the people, really for the entire neighborhood, how has this concert series changed the feel? I know you said this is the second year you've been doing this. So what changes have you noticed?
Oh, gosh. I mean, it's just this whole area has really developed, in my opinion, just in the last year since I've been here. And I think it's just neat to kind of see some familiar faces and see it grow. Last year we had one or two people come out, and now they're bringing their neighbors. So I think it's kind of creating more of a community feel as well, because people are inviting their neighbors, their friends, these new apartment opportunities. You get to meet somebody and invite them down to a free concert. So it really just kind of opens the door for something fun and a way to get to know your neighbors.
Yeah,
I love it.
That is fun.
Well, make a definite appointment next time. You promise us you will be here in studio next time, right?
I would like to ask her before we go,
Absolutely.
where can we find out more information about the next concert, or who might be performing and stuff like that?
Yes, that is a great question. So there's lots of ways. We have posters up all over, but you're always welcome to visit our website. We're at www.residences@coffeecreek.com. Or if you're in the area, we invite you to stop by, grab a flyer, have some lunch on us, and take a tour of our new community. It's a great way to see what other events we have coming up too.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much. Big round of
Thank you,
applause.
Natalie.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
All right, you got it.
Have a great day.
3-shot camera on Facebook Live. The ladies are looking better than ever. Beth, I'm going straight over to you because this has got to make you feel good. You're a part of the marketing crew. You make things happen. You guys work together as a great team.
Yeah.
Chat a little bit about how that makes you feel, and you guys are all members, and everybody bonds as one and all that good stuff.
I love it. And I love it. It's like my favorite part of the job, I think. But we just had our community awards, and it was so nice to see all the different people we could recognize and how they are partnered, which is really cool. And really nice thing about the Doolin area is they do work together. The thing at Coffee Creek is awesome because what we really love is the community building and the placemaking, and especially for the residents of Coffee Creek to be able to get outside and interact with the community and vice versa. I think that's such an amazing thing, and it takes people that are really willing to put in the time and the effort to make that happen. And we're so lucky in this area to have so many people that really are willing to donate their time and give back to make it a better place. It's really nice.
Well, we know how hard you guys work at being amazing at connecting, doing the people connecting. But I am curious, if I could bounce back to you for a second, Katie, can you tell me why it was so important for you guys to partner with the Doolin Chamber?
It's funny you should say connecting, because that's the first thing I think is connectivity and community engagement.
Yes.
None of this happens by accident. Our community is filled with small businesses, students, business leaders, representatives from the universities, even the large organizations and companies that come together, not by accident, because the Doolin Chamber drives that. It's all about quality of life. That pays off for us. I got an email at 2:00 this morning because somebody that was at the event yesterday wanted to come back and have a geocaching event for people with mobility issues.
How
So
fun.
they create an environment where people are connected. They're really like the heart of the community. I know their motto, I think, is live, work, play, but I'm thinking they should change that to love, work, play, because it is a big love fest.
Very
It
good.
is. That's the community awards. That I cry at every one of those events because I'm so inspired by the people, and it's those people that are all over our community that come together because of the chamber. It's where you want to start a business, and it's where you are thrived. It's where your kids are taken care of. It's that Hallmark movie, but in real life.
You know what? It's funny you bring that up because every time my family comes down, we talk about this. Have I not said
Yes.
this many times? My
Yeah.
mom and my family said when they go into Chesterton, they feel like it is a Hallmark movie. Is the perfect set.
Christmas.
And I'm a Hallmark kid.
Yeah.
I'm like that dork that watches all the Christmas movies. I was fortunate enough to be the MC and host again this year with the Doolin Chamber, and you are so right on target. Man, the beauty of the stories. I literally got choked up sitting there, and I'm like going, this is unbelievable. But it went story after story after story to the final award, which was that cute young lady at the end who got the Distinguished Women Award, which I thought was absolutely phenomenal. But anyways, you want to chat about that, Maura? How does this make you feel? And chat about that, please.
No, I was talking to Katie about it too because I put a post on my Facebook saying like I'm so excited for this event. We do handle a lot of events, but this one it makes you kind of want to cry. It makes you more inspired. It makes you motivated to get up and do it again and again and again to see the people that we get to recognize. So residents of Coffee Creek walked away with one of the new construction award as a winner there. Janet Ryan, who puts in a lot of time and effort as she was the
President.
Volunteer
Right,
of the year,
exactly.
right?
Golden Achievement.
Oh, Golden Achievement Award. So how cool is that? And that's with all of her time that she put into Coffee Creek and the Steelheaders.
Absolutely.
And just being able to see that and being able to give businesses and people the awards and the recognition that for putting in all the effort, I think is kind of where it's at. Beth and I were talking about, awards and how important they are to, just to know that you're on the right track and that people appreciate what you're doing. And so I just
People appreciate, I think, when they know that people do notice how hard they are working and stuff. And you guys keep talking about the inspiring part. I feel that every month when you guys are in and we're really talking about these things, it is contagious. And for you, Nicole, being so new, don't you really feel that? It's got to really motivate you to, really love being in this position. And, Rick was saying you were all over and on fire, and that's awesome because I'm sure you feel that too. And
I do. I feel the energy. I came in with my own energy and my own inspirations, but being here has only fueled that fire.
Right.
And it just that whole snowball and the recognition of that award ceremony just. It left me speechless.
You were crazy.
that's perfect though.
They threw her right into the fire. I'm like, holy cow.
Wow, I know, and I loved it. I embraced every moment of it. The volunteers that are involved in our community are just, it's so amazing. It really is, and it takes you by heart that everybody's committed. The business owners are committed. You know, the residents are committed, and it was just wow. It was impressive. Everybody should go.
Absolutely. I'm going to jump over to the live line real quick, if you guys don't mind. Real quick, let's throw on our headsets. 219-861-1632 here on WIMS. You're on with Maura and the crew at the Duneland Chamber. Who is this?
This is the chamber stalker, Jeff Larson.
Hey, Jeff, and I want to give congrats to Jeff because he won one of those volunteer
awards. I can't believe you're in the
awards.
same room, Rick, with all those women. I've dealt with them one at a time, but I can't imagine what it's like when they're all there together.
Unbelievable, dude. You know me, I ramble and I'm all full of energy, but this room is like woo-woo today.
Yeah.
So talk to me.
I'd just like to follow up on some of those comments that were made, and as a business owner and also as a politician in the community, the Chamber is just an amazing asset to us here in Chesterton. And the programs that Katie puts on at Coffee Creek are just incredible. I've been involved in that program almost as long as she has over there, and it's just been an amazing resource for us. Yes. And basically an economic engine on that into town.
Yeah.
So I think it's really important that we emphasize that. And also, Maura's just done incredible work. And with the new additions in the office and stuff, the Chamber is just moving forward at an incredible pace.
Thank you, Jeff.
It's good. You know, all the ladies I got a 3-camera setup, Jeff, here. So all those comments you're making about all of them, as they all smiled, you'll be able to see this if you're not watching right now, because they're all smiling. I am telling you, ladies, we need an oh yeah for Jeff. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah. And Rick, you and I both know when we were there. I want to say this online because Jeff does so much for our community, and he's so well rooted in the area. And he actually won one of our recognitions of Volunteer of the Year.
Let's big round of applause for Jeff. Jeff,
well deserved.
What did you want to say, Jeff? Go for it.
Well, I just said, I was only asked on your show once, so obviously I didn't do well, but I had to call back in to get some free airtime.
You could come on anytime you want, young man. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks. You guys have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
A big round of applause for making it.
How nice.
I'm going to say
nice
this
for
for the
him
record.
to call too.
Tons of people viewing right now on Facebook Live. I mean, there's a good number today.
Yeah.
So just so you ladies know,
Nice.
I think I want you guys back.
Yeah.
You're coming out to see us.
That's what I think we should do. I truly do. I love field trips are my favorite. I think we should go. They are. I love
think you and I together, though, we're kind of deadly because we're like the little kids like, get back in the corner.
Yeah, we'll be all over. But that's fun. I love it. And I think people love to see that too,
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So let's continue the conversation here. Obviously, we've chatted. Everybody's had a little bit of input here. Some great calls in today from some other community pillars. Maura, what else do we want to throw out there today?
I do want to make mention with it being, talking about, possibly underrated and awards and kind of molding it all together. We actually put in and nominated ourselves in a big Indiana Chamber Executive Association award for a marketing campaign, and you guys were part of that. I don't know if you realize, and we walked away as a winner. And I just want to say how proud I am. Beth has been working on Duneland Today magazine since she came on and took it over and did all the creative for it, and she's amazing at putting it together and then tying it in with you guys, with our program here, and then getting it online. So we walked away with Marketing Campaign of the Year through the Indiana Chamber Executive Association.
Amazing.
Yeah, with Duneland Today magazine. So we're really proud of that. And that service, we're able to highlight all of our members in such a cool way in that. And I think there's just a lot of thought that goes into it. And I know that our writer is amazing. Heather Augustine has been with us for 10 plus years with that magazine. And, Kyle is also amazing photographer with us. So, it does take a team on that as well. But I just, sometimes people are, we don't want to go out and be like, we're amazing. But you know what? That's why we get underrated, right?
Sometimes you have to.
So I just want to say how proud I am of our organization for coming back with the Duneland Today Award for Best Marketing Campaign with your partner.
Absolutely
That's
cool.
fantastic.
So Beth, talk to us about that. Come on. That's got to make you feel good.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, Duneland Today I love it. Graphic design is what I started with. So to be able to do that, I just feel so blessed to be able to do that in my work right now. We've been doing it for a long time, but then to be able to add the the radio with you guys, and then the Facebook Live, and then we have the video and we share it on YouTube, and it's on our website. And it's a cool way that, again, we can show, what we do, but not just what we do, but what the businesses that we represent do,
right,
and what the community does. And, we always know there's always room for improvement, right? And we're always working to be better, but we got to also focus on all the positive too, because there's so much. And I think it's really easy to get caught up in this needs to be done and this needs to be done. And yes, it does, but let's also celebrate our little victories and all the wonderful things and the wonderful people that are currently doing things. So, it's a wonderful blessing to be able to be a part of it.
And you guys are, a lean, mean machine. I mean, you really are. You guys do a great job, but I mean, you guys are a small staff that do so much in the community. You're involved in everything. And I think that's amazing. I think that's why people are so excited to join, like Nicole or these other, the new businesses and stuff that do come. They want to be a part of that because you guys really, really do an amazing job.
I'm going to throw this out there, 219-926-5513. These guys are absolutely incredible. Off our website, WIMSradio.com, you can easily connect with Maura, Beth, and the crew. They do a phenomenal job. Hats off to the newbies that are on the staff. They're doing a great job. I love the energy of this room, and I think, like you said, Mary, we're going to take this bad boy on the road.
I said, let's do it. I'm good.
I think we could have some really, really good fun with that. So we will keep people updated right here on WIMS at this. We always, at this point in time in the show, as we come to a wraps on the Doolin Chamber Corner, which, by the way, it's on Facebook Live. You could please share it. Everybody today, I think I'm just going to be blunt. I watched the numbers. This had to be one of the highest watched show.
Wow. Fantastic.
That's why I was like, whoa, this is great. And thank you for all the great comments and stuff like that. But I want everybody to share this, please, because this is what makes our community go around. We keep the dollars live and local. You had mentioned this, and I agree with you 100%. The Doolin Chamber does a phenomenal job. All of our area chambers, great jobs together. But honestly, the energy of the Doolin Chamber is epic, quite honestly.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's right. Every month, I think that's why we look forward to the Chamber Corner show, and we get excited. I mean, it really is contagious. There's a lot of a lot of times you guys come and bring guests, you leave, and we're like, man, that is awesome. It's exciting. It's exciting. It really is. It is. It's great.
All right, so let's go around the room. We'll start with Beth, and then we'll fly around and get everybody's final thought here on, of course, the Doolin Chamber's Chamber Corner on WIMS. Let's go for it, Beth.
Well, I just want to say that we could tell you all day long the things that we do, but we really love to help you. So if you have a problem or you have something going on in your business and you need something, come to us and tell us, and we can offer solutions. We are here to help your business, and we want to grow your business and support you. So that's all I got to say.
Fantastic.
And I'm going to come right off on that because I'm your new membership director. So any business in the area that wants to be a part of the chamber, be a member, join. It's so beneficial for you as a business. If you're doing well, if you're not doing so well, we have so many resources for you that you may not have even thought of.
Very
good. Absolutely.
Do they just call you?
Yeah, just call the chamber and we'll get you set up.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Katie?
And for all those people that are inspired by Maura and Nikki and Beth, everyone at the office, feel free to give us a call too, because they create that excitement in the community. They host those awards programs, and people are like, I want to do more. You can do more. You can come and volunteer at the Coffee Creek Watershed Preserve. So just give us a call at our office, 219-926-1842. We're also on Facebook, so you can check us out there. So thanks for letting us be here. This is incredibly fun. I said I'm going to take a Ziploc bag and get some of the air and energy from in here, because this is fantastic. I love this.
I definitely want to hear about the volunteer stuff. What do you guys, what are you looking for volunteers to do? Just
we have
long list.
Absolutely is, we're seed collection time. With those native species, from tiny little people to people even in wheelchairs or with mobility issues, you can come out and you can snip some of those seeds, and we save those, and we can do restoration.
Wow.
So that's amazing.
It's fantastic. We also do water quality monitoring. I have a kit for water quality monitoring because we put kids and adults and waiters and we don't toss them in the creek.
Okay,
Rick, you're up.
On a hot day, let's go.
That's awesome, though.
So we won't splash Rick, but we get people into the creek and they can tell about the health of creek, because Coffee Creek is one of the healthiest creeks in the state of Indiana. We have fish that come 10 miles
Wow.
up from Lake Michigan and are naturally spawning. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
So we get people in the creek. So there's so much we can do with our volunteers. That was a 2:00 in the morning email I got as someone that was at the Residences at Coffee Creek concert yesterday, was so inspired they want to come and do geocaching for other than able
That's
people.
so neat.
So yeah, so there's so many opportunities with volunteers. Just come out. We'll put you to work counting our bluebirds and our purple martins.
Come
Well,
be a part
I
of
love-
it. Yeah.
I love that you say too, from big, the little tiny people,
Absolutely.
because those of us that do have kids and families, it's nice to try to find a volunteer thing you can all do together.
You think this is energy?
And it's
Bring
like-
some kids out. Those
Yeah.
kids are
Yeah.
We're doing a part of the Outdoor Adventure Festival at the National Park. We
Oh.
are going to be hosting a hike for kids by a kid. We'll have a 6-year-old kid who is leading a hike for
That is
kids.
Beautiful.
so neat. When is that?
The first weekend of October.
What a
there'll be
beautiful
You're
activities
coming
going
back.
all over.
And I know we're
Love
going to
it.
you, but you're coming back.
Right on.
Yeah. Sorry, Jeff, you didn't get the
Bring Jeff along too.
Hey, we'll keep it. So with the last couple weeks that we have before, everyone's like, "Oh my God, summer's over! Summer's over! Summer's not over!"
I know.
people.
It's
It's
not
not
over. That's right. It's
So we
not.
have a couple more weeks. So while we were talking about, come out and experience, our area. So come and go to Coffee Creek. That's what I'm going to tell everyone to do. Like, come experience the outside and everything we have to offer, because there is possibly only a few more weeks before school starts, but summer's not over. So get
Right.
outside and enjoy the weather and go visit and hang out.
All right, so on behalf of us all, Gerard Media LLC, Mark Scott, Rick Federici, thank you for the Doolin Chamber and the Chamber.